All right, this is going to be our video on dealing with diapers and Spica Cast. And this is Ella. And Ella is getting her Spica Cast removed tomorrow. We're very excited.
Yay.
And we've had some trials and tribulations, and we just wanted to share with everyone the techniques that we found that really worked on diapering on the Spica Cast. So the first thing is the very second day that Ella was in her Spica, and this is her second one. The first one went all the way to her ankles. And on the very second day of our journey with the cast, Ella made a poo-poo that went all the way inside the cast, and it was horrible, and it was something that we never wanted to happen again. So my wife has been a nurse and kind of had some ideas about how to deal with this. Now you'll notice that we've kind of taped up her private parts. That's just so that they're not there in the video. We're not going to leave tape on her hoo-hoo. So anyway, so the first thing we discovered is figuring out a way to block anything from going inside the cast. And
in the sides.
Right, into the sides. So my wife came up with this idea of using abdominal pads, which are, what are they normally used for?
Like after you get a surgery, they'll usually put that over the cut for a couple days or whatever. But they're called abdominal pads, but sometimes they're called combine pads, and you can find these on Amazon for pretty cheap. So that's where you get them. They're 5x9, and they're just like a pad with no adhesive on it.
So after we've cleaned her up and put on whatever stuff you guys like to use, we use several different things. We will take the abdominal pad and fold it in half long ways.
And then
basically just shove it into the side. And with our second Spica cast, one side of our cast is a little shallower than the other side, so it often gets urinated on more than the other one does. But we have discovered that oftentimes if you change her on a super regular basis, you'll find that the pads will actually, sometimes last multiple changings. But you got to just make sure that they're not wet.
okay.
So since we started doing this, we have not had one other blowout, not even one. And like I said, we're on our last day, so we're very excited to share this. So the other big thing is most people talk about using a diaper and maybe a feminine pad for overnight just to keep everything in there. But we have discovered men's guards, and they don't have to be this brand. We've used generic ones as well.
Yeah.
These are also available on Amazon or wherever you buy your men's pads.
But get the super absorbency ones, the maximum absorbency, and they're a lot shorter than the women's ones, and they're also bigger on one side. So we usually put that side. Normally, if you look at the arrow, it's going to tell you that goes in the front. But put that in the back where their butt is, and then the smaller side can go in the front. But it's a lot smaller, and it fits much better than a feminine pad or a overnight incontinence pad for a woman. So these are incontinence pads for men.
So
we're going to put it.
She's like, I don't know if yes. Right. I may be done with that, Mother.
Okay. So then you're going to put that in the front. Sometimes if you put your fingers underneath, it helps to get it in there.
And we just leave. We don't take the sticky pad off. Just leave it on. It doesn't make any difference. So we get that in there good, and then we're going to have to do the old baby flip.
Baby flip. All right. So we'll do a baby flip. Okay.
And you'll see you'll need to kind of pack back in the side pads.
And then just
push that in, and that's it. Other than, of course, we're going to do an outer diaper. We use a 7 on her. We use 6s when we first started, and they were fine, but then we discovered the 7s are just so much easier to close up. So, there should be some right here. Ill prepared. There we go. And you can see we're literally using a generic supermarket
diaper.
There she is. She's all done. Except now we have to, go in there and remove the tape.
Yes.
So Ella, are you happy? Are you happy? Oh my goodness, I don't know if she is or not. But that's our secret, and we are so happy to share it with everybody. And it has been a fantastic little journey. And, well, we wish everyone well in their journey as well.